A very warm welcome, my dear friends, to Canopy of Science. Today we are going to discuss about muscular tissue of animals. So let's embark on this journey. Happy learning! The framework of our body is made up of bones. It is called skeleton. Skeleton forms the structure of our body. Over the skeleton, there is a thick, strong layer of tissue called muscular tissue that gives the proper shape to our body and makes our body capable to move. In general, we call muscular tissue forming our body, hands and legs as muscle. Although not only this, but our organs like liver, lungs, eyes, stomach, intestine all are made up of muscular tissue. Structure of the cells of muscular tissue. The cells of the muscular tissue are called myocytes. The cytoplasm of myocytes is called sarcoplasm. The cell membrane of myocytes is called sarcolemma. Inside the sarcoplasm, the muscle fibers are present. The muscle fibers are called myofibrils. Based on structures and function, muscular tissue are divided into three groups primarily. They are voluntary muscles, involuntary muscles, and cardiac muscles. Let's first see what are voluntary muscles. Voluntary means which works under our control, under our power. The muscles which function under our control or will are called voluntary muscles. Like we can control our hand while we write and play. We can control our leg while playing, jumping and running. We can control and change our expression of the face when we are happy, when we are crying and when we are angry. Isn't it so? These are the muscles of our hand, face and legs, which together forms the voluntary muscles. Since these muscles are attached to the bones, that is the skeleton, they are also called as skeletal muscles. Structure of voluntary muscles. They are unbranched, long and cylindrical in shape. More than one nucleus is present in a cell. That is, the cells are multinucleated. Nuclei are generally located at the periphery of the cells. Muscle fibers shows alternate light and dark bands. These bands are called striations. As the voluntary muscles shows striations, they are called striated muscle. Function of the voluntary muscles. The muscles help in the movement of the bones and our body parts. They provide the force for our locomotion. Now coming to involuntary muscles. The muscles which do not work under our control are called involuntary muscles. Can you control the movement of your food going inside your alimentary canal? Can you control the function of your eyes? Can you control the function of your liver, stomach, lungs? Or can you control the blood flow through your blood vessels? The answer to all these questions is a very big no. This is because the muscles with which our internal organs are made up of are involuntary muscles. Involuntary muscles are found in our hollow visceral organs like lungs and trachea, stomach, intestine, liver, kidney and urinary bladder, iris of our eyes and blood vessels. Structure of these involuntary muscles. The muscle cells are spindle-shaped. Muscle cells are unbranched. Each cells contain only one nucleus, which is present at the center of the cell. No striations are present in this type of muscle. As the involuntary muscles do not have any striations, they are also called as non-striated muscles. Due to the absence of striations on the surface of these muscles, they appear smooth. So they are also named as smooth muscles. Function of the involuntary muscles. These muscles contract very slowly and for a long duration of time. They help in the movement of our internal organs. Coming to the most important muscle of our body, that is the cardiac muscle. Heart is always special to us. This is the organ which helps in the circulation of blood throughout our body by pumping the blood starting from our birth. And when the heart stops its function of pumping blood, it becomes fatal for our life. That is why the muscles that form our heart is classified separately as cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles are called myocardium. Myo means muscles and cardia means heart. So muscles of heart is called myocardium. Structure of cardiac muscles. These are branched muscles. They are cylindrical in shape. Cardiac muscle cells have only one nucleus, which is located at the center of the cell. Cardiac muscles also have striations, but they are fewer in number in comparison to the skeletal muscles. In between two muscle fibers, a disc-shaped junction is present. This is called intercalated disc. It is typically found only in cardiac muscles. Function of cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscle is the only muscle in our body that never gets fatigued or tired. They contract and relax rapidly, but with a constant rhythm and involuntarily throughout our life. This alternate contraction and relaxation of the myocardium is called lub dub, which helps to pump the blood and circulate it throughout the different parts of our body. Depending upon the presence and absence of striation, muscular tissue can also be classified into two groups, that is, striated muscle and unstriated muscle. Striated muscles contract voluntarily, whereas unstriated muscles contract involuntarily. Striated muscles contract very rapidly and with a powerful action. Unstriated muscles contract slowly and for a prolonged time. Striated muscles have alternate bands of light and dark streaks, whereas these striations are absent in unstriated muscle. Striated muscles are unbranched, whereas unstriated muscles are branched. In striated muscles, several nuclei are present, that is, they are multinucleated, whereas in unstriated muscle, only a single nucleus is present and that too in the center of the cell. Example of the striated muscles are skeletal muscle, and the example of unstriated muscles are the involuntary muscles. Although cardiac muscles are striated muscles, but they are involuntary in nature. Thank you for listening with patience. Next video we will continue with connective tissue of animals. Until next time, stay healthy, stay motivated and keep learning, as knowledge is everywhere. You just need to grab it.